In art, what is the imaginary point used to set up composition where the horizon line meets the viewer's line of sight? Vanishing point. What form of democracy allows citizens to decide laws and policies directly through voting or participation, without representatives? Direct democracy. In Greek mythology, which titan stole fire and gave it to humans? Prometheus. In baseball, what is it called when a pitcher throws 3 strikes to retire a batter? Strikeout. In golf, what is it called when a player completes a hole in 1 stroke under par? Birdie. What is the heat absorbed when a liquid turns into a gas called? Heat of vaporization. What do you call the change of state when a solid turns directly into a gas? Sublimation. What European religious movement began in 1517 when Martin Luther published his 95 Theses? Protestant Reformation. What device generates electricity from the reaction of hydrogen and oxygen? Hydrogen fuel cell. What do we call an organism whose genes have been altered to change its traits? GMO. Vitamin D is synthesized by sunlight. What problem can deficiency cause? Bone weakening. About 70% of Earth's surface is covered by water. Where is most of this water found? The oceans. What do we call the condition in space where gravity is scarcely felt? Weightlessness. Which enzyme is used to make cheese from milk? Rennin. What is the name of the naval battle in 1588 in which the English Navy defeated Spain's invincible armada? Battle of the Spanish Armada. On which continent is the Sahara, the world's largest hot desert, located? Africa. What is the title of one of Rembrandt's masterpieces depicting a civic guard? The Night Watch. Which electromagnetic wave, produced by exploding stars and having the highest energy, is this? Gamma ray. What do we call material that utilizes organic matter from plants and animals as an energy source? Biomass. What is the phenomenon where light waves meet and reinforce or cancel each other, producing bright and dark patterns? Interference. In Greek mythology, who is the supreme god and god of thunder? Zeus. What is the central structure where most of an atom's mass is concentrated? Atomic nucleus. The shadow on a sundial moves as the sun's elevation changes. What is the primary underlying principle? Earth's rotation. What phenomenon causes water droplets to form spheres due to a liquid surface's tendency to contract? Surface tension. Which planet orbits just outside Earth's orbit? Mars. Instead of lungs, what do insects use to breathe? Tracheae. Which Mozart opera features the aria of the Queen of the Night? The Magic Flute. What is the law discovered by Isaac Newton stating that all objects attract each other? Law of universal gravitation. In boxing, how many minutes does one round usually last? 3 minutes. In music, what do we call the difference in pitch between two notes? Interval. What is the name of the iconic Iron Tower in Paris? Eiffel Tower. Which scientist is famous for formulating the law of universal gravitation? Isaac Newton. Who was the first human to land on the moon in 1969? Neil Armstrong. Which bird achieves the highest dive speed on Earth? Peregrine falcon. What is the phenomenon in which a substance expands in volume as its temperature increases? Thermal expansion. What do we call a solution whose pH changes very little when acids or bases are added? Buffer solution. What is the force that opposes motion between two objects in contact? Friction. What is the beautiful light phenomenon that appears in the night sky near the Arctic and Antarctic regions? Aurora. What phenomenon maintains biological rhythms by regulating a roughly 24-hour cycle? Circadian rhythm. Which country declared its independence from Britain in 1776? United States. Thanks for watching all the way through. Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Your subscription and likes really support us in making more quiz videos.